Another mysterious monolith has appeared.
A mysterious monolith that appeared in the Utah desert.
Who does this kind of stuff?
Spotted a mysterious metal structure in a remote part of the desert.
The first metal monolith was discovered by a helicopter in a remote area in Utah.
The large metal monolith, between 3 and 4 meters in height.
I guess this is the thing now, right?
A mysterious monolith has appeared in Atascadero.
And so guys, you can see this story has been covered by many news agencies across the world. These mysterious monoliths have been popping up across the globe. The first one appeared in Utah, and that has since been dubbed the Utah Monolith. That one was about 3 meters in height, and it had been riveted into a triangular prism. Since this monolith was first found, a bunch have been reported across the globe, and they all seem to follow the same pattern. Roughly 3 meters high, riveted into a triangular prism. So people from around the world have been conspiring. What are these monoliths? Where are they coming from? Are they from aliens? A lot of people believe so. Is this just a modern art statement? What are these monoliths and who's putting them up? So my girlfriend told me about this phenomenon, and we actually found out that there's one here in South Africa, found by a man named Mike. And if you are in the Durban area, chances are you actually know about Mike. Mike is an exceptional entrepreneur who has found a way to bring fun back into business. He's very active on all of his social media accounts, and he uses those social media accounts to actually promote his business, Hillcrest Kwik Spar. He's a very passionate guy, and he loves people. And so we called him and we said, hey, would you mind if we came and we filmed this monolith? And if you wouldn't mind interviewing you. And he absolutely loved the idea. So we actually met up with him this morning, and we filmed the monolith, and we actually interviewed him and his story and what the heck is this monolith doing in his store. So we did a little bit of research before we showed up on location, and we found out that the monolith has almost been up for an entire week now. So hi everyone, we're joined here by Mike, who's the owner of Kwik Spar here in Hillcrest. He was kind enough to come and actually let us interview him and let us film this monolith, which is just absolutely awesome. So if I'm not mistaken, this has been up for almost a week now, and it was erected on the 14th of December during the presidential address.
Yeah, so what happened was the presidential address was busy, and we were all involved in listening to what was going to go on there. And then all of a sudden the power to the center and store disappeared. And when we were busy trying to get the generator back up, and after that we were checking that everything was fine, and we said, hey, this is a strange thing that all of a sudden appeared in the store. And at first we didn't know what it was about, and so we made a few inquiries. We told, look, whoever it was that put it here, come and collect your
yeah, we saw
whatever
that was on your TikTok, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and nobody has come forward, and since then we've been getting reports. People have been coming in and telling us more about these monoliths that have been popping up all over the world apparently.
Yeah.
So it's all a new phenomenon to us.
So you are aware then that there have been monoliths appearing all over the world. What do you think is the cause? Because we know that a lot of people are claiming that it's aliens. Do you think that holds any weight?
Look, right now, from what more and more people are telling me, I'm really undecided whether somebody's trying to play a joke on us. It just seems strange that somebody would go to all that extent, like cutting the power to the store, and within a minute this thing is up and bolted to the floor. It is just, it's the strangest thing ever. It's weird because everybody that walks into the store seems to be in a more positive mood, in a more positive frame of mind. Even our staff that work here are all of a sudden just happy with life, and it's strange. The catalyst of something new happening has actually had a spin-off effect on our store. It's weird.
That's actually really interesting. So then my question following that is, why do you think this monolith was placed here? Do you think it has anything to do with how large your social media presence actually is? I mean, everyone in the area watches your videos. So do you think that might be an impact?
I have no idea. It's really a strange phenomenon. We just at a loss for words. Why here? Why here? It's just weird. Of all the places that it could have gone, why place a monolith in the Hillcrest Kwik Spar? just weird.
Are you wanting this monolith removed now, or are you enjoying the positive effect it seems to be having on your employees?
Look, we're waiting with bated breath to see what happens, what the stage 2 is. From what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing from around the world, the monoliths don't tend to stick around too long. So we have a couple of COVID plans in place to try and see what's happening.
So it's all just one massive question mark.
It seems it's got a lid, and it's well formed. It's well made. It seems to be hollow. I'm thinking that, and there's a debate now. Do we actually
See what's
get
inside.
it over and see what's inside it? And that is the debate. It'll be great to understand that. I mean,
It does sound, when you knock on it, it's definitely hollow.
it's hollowed. It's folded. It's got rivets on the one side. It's blocked on the top. There's a debate going on amongst us. Yeah, is there a message inside? Whether we should open it, that's the debate we're having right now.
If it is just one elaborate prank, and it's just a group of people setting up these monoliths all over the world, what do you think they're ultimately getting out of it?
My hunch is that it could be art installations.
Just a modern art movement.
A modern art movement. Each monolith seems to have its own backstory. I mean, it's just fascinating. One person came in and telling me the first one, there was one in Utah somewhere.
Yeah,
and
the Utah one's probably the most popular
and
one.
then another one appeared in Romania, and it's just fascinating.
That's perfect. Okay, then last question. This one's a little bit of a controversial one. How do we know that you didn't erect this yourself and it's all just a marketing ploy?
That is a very, very good question. A very good question. It's a pretty tough question to try and answer because, again, we were, we could pull camera footage and say, okay, well, this is what happened. But even when the power went out,
The cameras go out as well.
the camera went out for a minute, and within that minute, when the camera dropped and was rebooting onto the backup system, there's no video footage. So whoever it was or however it got you, kudos. It could be that I'm the receiving end of quite an elaborate a prank. But who knows? It's just so weird to us. I initially underestimated the appeal of something like this happening, the monolith behind us here.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I've had calls from a guy that works private security for NASA. We've had the French Agence Associated Press, French press, to come and take pictures of the monolith. So it seems that it's got massive international appeal. I thought that it wasn't like that from what people were telling me, but definitely there's something weird there.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you putting the time out to letting us come and interview you, to let us film in your store. We really do appreciate it. And would you please let us know when this thing finally disappears and if it's left anything?
We'll keep you posted with any updates. I've got your details now. We'll let you know if anything else happens, and keep everybody updated with the progress on this thing. It certainly seems to have a backstory, and I think we're all waiting very anxiously to see what the future is going to hold with this whole the first monolith in South Africa.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, at the Hillcrest Kwik Spar of all places. Crazy.
Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. So guys, after really interacting with this monolith one-on-one, I can guarantee you one thing. Despite the conspiracy theories, aliens were not involved with this monolith. I had a good bang on it. It's definitely hollow. It's tin, if I'm not mistaken, or a very thin sheet of metal. Also, it's been bolted into the ground, and the rivets on the back, I recognize those tools. I've worked with those before. I've used those exact rivets and those exact bolts. I highly doubt aliens have access to our tools. So if anything, it's just modern art. Do I believe that this monolith is part of the same series or family as the monoliths that have been reported around the world? That I simply do not know. I know nothing about these monoliths. They're as much as a mystery to me as they are to everyone else. But guys, I would love to know what you guys think of these monoliths down in the comments below. What's your conspiracy theory? What do you think these are? Do you think they're aliens still? Do you think that they've got something to do with modern art? Or do you think they're all just one elaborate prank that don't really have a deeper meaning? Guys, also, I would highly suggest that you check out Mike's YouTube channel or just his Kwik Spar website. He is an incredibly unique human being who is just so enigmatic and enjoyable. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. The fact that you're willing to sacrifice a few minutes out of your day to consume my content really does mean the world to me. So thank you so much.